Match.com canceled my account, and I don't know why. I Googled it. There's stuff on Reddit, there's stuff on YouTube, there's stuff on the internet about dating sites canceling women's accounts, and they're like, I don't know what happened, I don't know what I did, and they don't tell you. I think it could have been a jilted suitor. Like, I turned down a lot of men. I did nicely, I think, but maybe one of them got mad. And I think all they have to do is report you. I've been reporting a lot of people on Bumble and on Match for various things. And I think if you're reported, they just close your account and give you your money back. That's what I think. So let's talk about that a little bit. First of all, thank you to Wayne for saying that I have like a strong enough body that I could be like a muscle builder or something, or bikini contest lady. Thank you so much for saying that. I had a friend who did that, and she had to do like a lot of stuff and a lot of workouts, and I'm just not willing to work that hard, but thank you so much. You're so sweet. Okay, so today, this afternoon, I saw my email that Match.com had refunded my money. It was like $159 plus $59 that I had paid to have a hidden profile. They gave it all back to me. I don't know why they canceled me, but again, when I'm just gonna have to focus on meeting men in real life. That might be better, and maybe I'll start with the hookup and see if I like fucking him, if it could lead to more. Maybe I'll do that, because all these roles about I should wait this many dates and he should pursue me, like, fuck that. Maybe I just want to pursue them. Maybe I don't even want a relationship. I don't know. But I want to tell you a little bit more about these two guys last night. Just a little story time. These two guys yesterday that didn't show up for the video call. And I didn't know if I should. I don't know how I'm supposed to date. This is what I mean, how I'm supposed to be. Like, if you're working in an office, you know how you're supposed to be with people, or if you're a mom, or like, like there's a role. Like, I don't know how to date, and what's okay and what isn't okay, and what's like a healthy response. Like, I've never observed people dating. I haven't done much dating. I've done a lot of fucking. I know what I like and don't like. I know what triggers me and what bugs me. Is that okay? Then I'm called avoidant. So this one gentleman, he's 34-year-old PhD guy in Seattle, and he's a pretty good looking guy that was pursuing me, but he was kind of weird on a lot of things. I wasn't that into him. He's moving to Orange County, so I'm like, well, he won't be that far away, and maybe I'll just meet him for dinner once. He was really into the power dynamics. He really liked the woman to be in charge. Even though he himself is successful, he liked a woman to be dominant. And there are a few things he did that turned me off. First of all, he lives in Seattle and he's moving to Orange County, which is still an hour from me. Second, I was saying on Sunday, why don't we have a video call? No, I'm not presentable for a video call. I can't do that. Let's have a phone call. He was just very impatient. I didn't like that. I said, no, I just want to do a video call. But he was really respectful, and he was cute. He was talking more about sex and about trying to get to know me. He was trying to asking me some things, I think, about younger guys, how long I've liked younger guys. And then on Monday afternoon, he texted me if I ever heard about CDFM or something. It's clothed female, naked male, some kind of a porn where the women are dressed and giving the guys blowjobs. I got super triggered. I was about ready to block him and report him. I got so triggered, but I'm like, the new me, I'm like, I'm not going to be avoidant. I'm not going to close him out. So I didn't say anything, and then he came back with, it's about power dynamics. And I'm like, he seems a lot more interested in his power dynamics and his sexual stuff than he is in getting to know me. So I didn't like that. But so I just said, still looking forward to talking to you tonight at 7. And he said, yes, take the initiative. Take the initiative. He wanted me to take the initiative. That's fine. I was like, fine, I'll be the guy, whatever. I can take the initiative. Oh, I forgot to tell you, when we scheduled the video call in the afternoon, he had texted me that he was free anytime when I wanted. He goes, name the time. And I said 7 o'clock. He says, that's great. So then later when I said 7 o'clock, I'll talk to you at 7, he said, yes, take the initiative. So I oriented my evening around these video calls. This is what I want to tell you guys. I was gonna go to this drum circle at the beach, but I didn't go because I got home really late from my massage and I wanted to eat dinner. And so I scheduled the video call with the Seattle gentleman at 7, and I had this man my age in Orange County, again an hour away, at 8. So I figured I would have enough time for both of these guys, and I was going to have, I finished my dinner, I was going to have a glass of wine, do these video calls, and I was excited about the video calls. I like the video calls. I was looking forward to them all day. And I was even thinking, I'm going to dress a little more sexy. I'll wear my little jeans, booty shorts, not really showing a lot, but guys seem to love those little Daisy Duke jeans. Because I'm always so very conservative on the video calls, and I thought I'll be a little bit more sexy. I'll wear my red lipstick, and it'll be really fun, and I'm going to try to be different. I won't be so serious. I'll be more flirty. I'll be a little more sexy. So I finished my dinner. I didn't even finish the whole dinner because I was just running late. And so I set my timer. I was like, okay, I have to brush my teeth. I have to make sure I look good and get on this video call. So at 5 minutes before 7, I get on his Match.com profile, and all I saw, the last text he had written to me was, yes, please take the initiative. And then underneath that, I saw no. So I don't know. He didn't say no what. I thought, no, obviously this time is no longer working for him. I don't know if something came up. I don't know if he is playing some kind of power dynamic game where he wants me to take the lead and tell him yes. I have no idea what it means. I thought if he changed his mind, he could have at least said something came up, let's reschedule. It was just no. So I didn't like that. So I called him anyway. And he didn't answer. And I said, you didn't pick up for our 7 o'clock call. I'll try you again at 7:15. And I kept checking the Match.com. He still hadn't read the message. It'll show me when they read it, just like in Facebook Messenger. He still hadn't read it. I was feeling a little bit anxious about it. My feeling was a little bit anxious, like, has he read it? What's going on? I was excited about this call. And I was feeling disappointed because I looked forward to talking to him. And now I was upset because I had cut my dinner short to keep the appointment. And I'm like, okay, I'll just finish my dinner. I'll finish my dinner and check back. So I did, and at 7:30, he still hadn't read it. I forgot to tell you. At 7:15, I called him back, and he didn't answer. And I said, something must have come up, because he was so excited about me. I didn't think that he ghosted me, and I was very proud of myself for how I handled all of this. But I was like, I don't know if I should be okay with this or not, because I'm thinking, there's no good way to recover if you're the woman who was stood up. And now I'm, even if I ever did go out with him, I'll always be the woman who was stood up and who was okay with being stood up. So I feel like with some things, you just, some things you just can't recover from like that. But I was like, okay, I'm trying to work on my own stuff more than I'm trying to get with him. So I'm like, what would a healthy person do? This is again what I don't know about dating. What would a healthy person do? What is the ideal to strive for? To be like, oh, I don't give a shit that he didn't show up. I don't give a shit that I planned my dinner around him, that I was excited, that he just said no with no explanation. I don't give a shit. I'm just zen. I'm cool. I don't care. You know, whatever, whatever. That's not me. I did care. I did care because of the reasons I told you. So since I did care, and I'm just telling you my thought process, since I did care, I'm like, I wasn't sure what to do. And I'm like, okay, let me just wait. Let me just stay calm. I need to stay calm and not be reactive, like just unmatching him. That's what I mean. If I'm not calm, I was just going to unmatch him. And I thought, I'm just curious what he's going to say. I'm just curious why he said no and why he didn't show up. Something must have come up. I'm just curious. So let's just leave it. And I still have that call with the other gentleman at 8. Now, the gentleman I had the video call scheduled for at 8, I'm going to call him Mark. Mark is my age. He and I exchanged some very nice messages. He works for himself, and he does go out a lot. In fact, and he did send long messages telling me about his day and what he does. And the last message he sent me was, I think Saturday night he went out and he got home at 3 a.m. Sunday. He's like, yeah, I just got back from San Diego. I had a good time with my friends. And yes, Monday at 8 sounds great. Blah, 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 blah. So the Monday at 8 that he was confirming, because I had thrown out Monday at 8, was in this 3 a.m. text that I don't know if he calendared it or what. I don't know if he remembered, because he told me Monday was his busiest day. He wasn't free in the daytime. So I don't know if he calendared that. He might have forgot. I don't know. But he was really into me, and I feel like the guy in Seattle could have been flaky, but the Mark guy, my age, seemed reliable and consistent, and I was sure he was going to show up for the call. So I'm already a little bit annoyed, so I'm impatient. So 7:59, okay, 8 o'clock, I'm going to call him. I saw he was not online, and I didn't tell you the guy in Seattle was online when I was trying to call him, and I thought, I don't know if these sites are accurately reporting if someone's online or not. That's the other thing. So I don't really go by that. But anyway, this gentleman that I'm going to call Mark, he didn't answer the phone. And so I thought, I'm not going to tell him. Something must have come up. I'm not going to say that. I think that they're going to see that I called. They're going to see that I tried to call. When they check their messages, they might even get an email. And I just thought, I'll just go to bed, and in the morning I'll just see what these two gentlemen said about the missed video calls with me. And I thought, well, maybe something happened with Mark. Maybe, he got busy at work. He had a busy day. Things come up for people. Maybe he forgot. Maybe he didn't calendar it. I was giving him all these outs, all these excuses. And I thought, you know what? If he was busy at work, he could have texted me, could have messaged me and told me he was held up at work. It's easy to open the app on your phone and say, I'm held up. If you forgot, not so good. If he wasn't that into me, not so good. And then I was like, fuck it. Like, who the fuck needs these guys that don't even manage to keep their fucking video call dates? Don't reschedule. Don't tell me they want to reschedule. Like, fuck that. I was looking forward to it. Planned my evening around it. They didn't even cancel or reschedule. So fuck it. So I just unmatched them both. That's what I did. I didn't say anything mean. I just unmatched them, And I felt really disappointed. And that's okay, because it's healthy. I believe this part I have right. It's healthy to look forward to being with people. It's healthy to look forward to social engagements. It's healthy to look forward to seeing someone or going on a date or getting to know someone. And if it doesn't work out, it's healthy to have a feeling about it, And it's healthy to have a response that isn't reactive. So I think I handled it really well. The only part I'm not sure about is whether I should have, should have. And again, I teach my coaching clients about shoulds. We go over shoulds, and I tell them whenever you should, you shouldn't. I think that I should have not unmatched them. But why? You know, I guess if you're willing to put up with shit, you can have a relationship and a date. Yeah, like if I would have not cared, I could have had some call with them at a future time, maybe gotten into some relationship with one of these guys. And then I would have been the girl who got stood up on the call and who puts up with their shit. So in hindsight, you know, they weren't my person. My person is not going to do that. My person would say, hey, babe, I need to reschedule. Work's really busy. How about 8:30? Or, you know, I even had this other gentleman I was talking to. He was really into me, this engineer guy from Sunnyvale, California. I'm not sure exactly where that is. And he was I said, hey, let's just have a video call because I just want to talk to people. No, I don't know what I would talk about with you. I'm just afraid, you know. Oh, and the guy in Seattle, when I said, let's have a video call, I think it was on Sunday, he's like, ooh, are you gonna, what should I be preparing for this call? What should I be preparing? Like, I'm kind of nervous. And I wonder if some of these guys just get nervous. I wonder if this Seattle guy just got nervous and got cold feet. And when he said no, he could have just been scared. I said, hey, you know, just pretend it's a Zoom call, like for your work. So I don't know, maybe they're avoidant, more avoidant than me. And that's the thing, two avoidant people can never mesh because if they're both running away, it's never going to work. You need a pursuer. I'm not going to pursue, fuck that. But anyway, I thought you might enjoy my little dating stories. And now, the only dating stories I'm going to have now is I'm going to set an intention for meeting men in real life. And I would love it if you guys and ladies would give me some ideas on how to meet men in real life, specifically younger men, but it could be any men that I find interesting and cute and hot that I would want to fuck. And because they're fuckable, I would want to get to know them. Going to ballroom dance, going to dancing things are fine. I could have gone today. I just didn't want to. I'm tired today. I took my little grandson to the zoo today, and I didn't sleep a lot last night, and it was super hot. I had a fun day with him, but it was a long day. San Diego Zoo. Really, he really liked the snake exhibits. We both loved the snakes and the reptiles. So exciting. But anyway, so I didn't go to the cha-cha class tonight, but I might go on Thursday to the salsa class. Some places to meet men, I'm not sure because they don't come up to me. So I'll have to be in a situation where I'm like working with them or interacting with them. So they'll come up to me. I could join a gym with hot guys, except my personal trainer's at this gym that's mostly women. So I could change gyms. I could go to more ballroom dancing. I could go out at night to bars, like the early happy hour stuff. I need to ask one of my girlfriends. I need to find more women who would want to go with me. I guess I could go by myself. I would like some tips. Because I would see the thing too with these guys that contacted me on Match. I changed my profile to be, first of all, I want to tell you some fun stuff. Well, what I was going to say is most of the men contacting me were more than an hour drive from me. They were either in Orange County, which is an hour away, or Los Angeles, which is 2 hours away, or Nevada, Las Vegas, Seattle, Georgia, Texas. Like they were messaging me from everywhere. And I want to meet somebody that's just ideally within a 5-minute drive of me, at most half an hour drive of me. And that's more likely to happen if I'm meeting someone in real life. For some fun things today with my Match profile, because I didn't like all these guys sending me likes. So I changed my profile name to I Love Messages. And so I was getting all these guys writing me messages because I learned you got to tell guys what you like. And then I started getting messages from all these. Still, I was like, they're writing me messages, but they're like in Georgia and like all these faraway states. So I changed my profile name again to Read My Profile. It says Read My Profile. That was my handle. And my first sentence still was, I'm looking for an epic love relationship with an established local gentleman. So I don't want young guys who are still trying to find themselves. Like, you have to have your own place, your own money, your own business. Like, you got to be established. Local gentleman, 30 to 40 years of age. So that way I would just get messages from men who were local. Anyway, I had only barely done that when my profile got removed. So I learned something. It's about asking for what I want. Men will do what we like if we ask them nicely. This is what I like. And that would work for me too. If a man told me, this is what I like, I would either do that or be like, you're not my person, because I don't like to do that. So I know a lot of people have met on like Instagram, Facebook, and so on. And there are people who meet in real life. So I want to get out more anyway and find something to do in real life that I like to do. So I like to eat. I like to dance or learn dancing. And I like to meet new people, and I'm open to trying some new things. So the drum circle could have been good. But again, those kinds of things, it's mostly ladies who go. And I don't know if I want a relationship. You guys hear me talking about relationships a lot, but you have to know I've lived 8 years alone in this apartment. 8 years alone in this apartment, single, not dating at all, except for this guy in January. And I've been starting to date seriously on it for maybe 2 or 3 months. So I want to explore it more. I want to see if it's something I even want. And I may decide I don't even want it. If I don't want it, what are my options? Living alone forever? Living with one of my kids? I don't want to live alone forever. I don't think that's healthy. I do not think we're social creatures. I don't think we're meant to live alone. The problem is I do not want a roommate. I do not want a roommate. I would live with the guy I like. I would live with one of my kids, but I can't because of my job. I can't live with any of my kids because of my job. I can't have people here in my apartment because that's where I invite my clients, and I can't be with the client when I have people living here or roommates. And even if that weren't the issue, I don't want to live with just anyone. I'm not a roommate person. I could live with very few people. There are people who love having roommates. That's not me. I'm more of a loner in that way. I like to be left alone. Like right now, when I'm done making this video, I know it's going to be quiet. No one's going to play music I don't like, or TV I don't like, or start talking to me or make noises. It's going to be quiet, and I'm going to be left alone, and that's exactly what I want. But when my kids are around or people I know, I feel comfortable and relaxed. And if it was a guy I liked, maybe I would like him around. I'm not sure. It's been so long, you guys. I just think it would be good for me to explore, and it would be good to have a guy around who cares about me and cares how I feel legit and isn't just trying to get sex from me. Like, there are people like that who are kind and loving. And the same way that I like to do things for people, some guys like doing things for people. And they might like doing things for a woman, and that woman could be me. That's what I'm seeing. I don't want to be owned. I don't want to be trapped. I don't want to be like put in a frickin' shoebox. So I will keep you guys posted on this. And my coaching appointment with my coach is on Thursday morning. So I will be sharing with you guys what I learned. And I'm halfway thinking about, I don't want to listen to a fucking thing she says, because she might be telling me this or this or that, and wanting to be coachable. So I have some guardedness even around my coaching appointment, because I'm like, if she tells me I was avoidant for unmatching those guys, I think I'm just going to be really annoyed with her because those guys definitely didn't deserve to talk to me. I think that I'm looking for someone who's reliable and consistent, and I want it to be fun. And I want someone who's into me. Like, if I'm into someone, I'm going to keep the appointment. Like, you just weren't into me enough to even bother to cancel or reschedule. So I think I made the right decision on matching them. But again, if you unmatch someone or close someone off for every little thing, like, okay, they were a no show, that's a good reason. But their teeth are crooked, is that a good reason? I don't like crooked teeth, but the English all have crooked teeth. They don't wear braces, or, they have a nose hair. I mean, where does it end? So that's what I'm looking at. Like, where does it end? Is there ever, like a frivolous reason that people end things? But then, of course, you have people in relationships that are full of abuse and trauma and they stay in it. And then maybe you have people who leave them way too easily and find an excuse to leave. But hey, I'm willing to look at my stuff. I'm willing to look at my stuff. And, you know, uh, and also find out where all the hot guys are in San Diego. Because I haven't found where that place is. It's not my grocery store, I'll tell you that. It's not my gym. Maybe I need to go to a better gym that's got like a lot of like, I like my guys really lean is the thing. I like them tall and lean. I don't like them like short and stocky. Although I did have a hookup buddy a few years ago. He was like 5'8" and stocky, but I was so turned on by him. Oh my God. He was a client that became a hookup buddy. Maybe I should be looking for clients that can become hookup buddies and that might want to go to dinner. And maybe that would give me what I need. Because I need something more from men that I'm getting. I want something that's personal, not just work. But hey, give me your ideas if you care to. And thank you for watching my video.